little bit
I'll turn
cockeyed.
my head a little bit.
Leave it cockeyed.
Oh, fuck.
Little cork.
Oh,
Fucking coke.
Hello, this is Captain Picard, captain of the Starship Enterprise. When Commander Worf and I are talking over attack strategies, we like to listen to the Butt Stuff podcast.
Tax
I like
strategies?
to jam things up my butt. I like to jam ceramic figurines of Commander Worf, Data's artificial intelligence chip, the keys to the Starship Enterprise, and light bulbs in my butt. This is the...
Couldn't quite get it out. He said this is the Butt Stuff podcast, though.
what was that about? He sticks figurines of Worf up his butt? Is that
Yeah.
what he was saying?
DJ's got these weird Star Trek campy fantasies.
What's going on here?
Picard using a Worf dildo.
Worf's got those ridges on his head for her pleasure.
My riches.
I like to jam things up my butt. I like to jam ceramic figurines of Commander Worf, Data's artificial intelligence chip, the keys to the Starship
Ceramic figurines,
Enterprise,
too.
and
Ooh.
light bulbs in my butt.
Those hurt more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to
I
jam.
got a chance of breaking more.
He likes to jam ceramic figurines of Commander Worf, Data's artificial intelligence chip, the keys to the Starship Enterprise, and light bulbs in his butt.
Wow.
The
Fully
Enterprise
loaded.
has keys. Like just jingly keys.
Yeah. You wouldn't think so, but it does. That's the, everyone's like, hey, this is the year 3000. You figure we'd have,
Thumb scanners and shit.
wireless entry at this point, or keyless entry.
There was that lost episode of Kirk misplacing the keys, and he's like, I've lost the keys. We can't go yet.
There's
Picard's like, I have to use the bathroom.
a gremlin on the wing. The Starship Enterprise.
My God.
I believe I have the keys in the toilet.
Welcome to the Butt Stuff podcast, everybody. This is your premier Sunday morning podcast happening on a Sunday morning. My name is DJ Blake, along with Ed, Jim, Jerry, and Commander Picard, or Captain Picard.
Commander.
How are you doing, everybody?
We're doing good.
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 How's everyone's weekend trucking along here?
It's fucking trucking, man.
Oh,
Trucking.
it's fucking trucking. I gotta tell you, had a busy Saturday.
What'd you do?
It doesn't sound like you did much.
I did. I don't really know. Went to the farmers market,
Ooh.
having a little
How much
thanks.
did they get you for?
They got me for quite a bit because we're having a small, my mom for some reason is going to be available on Thanksgiving, so we're doing
You mean
Thanksgiving.
some reason?
I don't remember what it is, but she's doing something. She's going to see a friend or something like that.
Oh.
She's just going to be at my house.
Yeah, she's just going to be at Jim's house. She's going there instead.
That sounds way more dirty than it actually is.
But yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff there, and then later on in the evening, I went to go see. I went to go see The Menu.
Oh, how was that?
Wow.
That was a wonderful movie.
Awesome. Yeah, I was actually interested in that one.
Did that one chick play any chess?
She played kind of mind chess. I have to say that.
Man,
Nice.
I wish she was on the menu.
She definitely was on the menu. As long as I interpreted the what's it called, the trailer correctly, right? Don't ruin it.
I won't
yeah,
ruin it.
Yeah, no
Ruin it.
spoilies.
Ruin it.
It just came out.
But what happens in the end? No, just kidding.
So she dies.
Good movie though. Good movie. Highly recommend it. Very interesting premise.
Cannibalism.
I can't confirm.
Well,
or
yeah,
deny.
after the plane crashes. No, I don't know.
They all have to eat each other because they decided to take the wrong way.
You know what the trailer reminded me of anyway is that movie Dinner Party. Did you ever see Dinner Party?
I don't think so. What's Dinner Party?
I think it's Dinner Party. It's got you watched all the Black Mirrors, right?
Yeah.
You remember that dude who was in the video game Black Mirror where he's
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
He's
Wyatt Russell.
Why do
damn
you
it,
know
TJ,
that
Why do
name?
you know his name? Yeah.
He's a famous actor.
No, he's not.
He's
He's
so
in
dreamy.
what's his he's Kurt Russell's son.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was in
Well, that explains it.
22 Jump Street, I think. He's the bad guy in that.
He's not a famous actor. He's a famous actor's son.
Or well, which video game? Because there's multiple video games. Ones.
The
Is
one
it the
where-
horror video game?
Yeah, where he's got the brain thing.
Yeah, not the one where the two dudes end up having sex with each other.
Okay, yeah. So the dinner
What?
party.
Did you ever see that one?
You're gonna have to be more.
No,
specific.
I have not.
Latest season.
So there's this episode where they're playing this like Mortal Kombat game, and it's basically they're just like, hey, there's this new
Oh,
like
yeah.
AI technology where you like put these like contacts in, and it feels like you're actually playing.
And then you spread my cheeks.
And then basically the two friends who have been best friends for years are like, yo, this is sick. And then they just immediately start making out with each other in the video
Damn.
game because one picks like a hot chick and the other one picks like a dude. And then just like basically like
Yeah.
every minute of every day, like, how can we get to playing this game more?
yeah, I
Until
think
the
I
guy's wife is like, hey, what's going on?
That's wild. I've never seen that episode.
yeah, I saw that, and then I texted Josh. I was like, "You and Jerry gonna get that game when it comes out?" He was like,
Got it pre-ordered.
he was just like, "Absolutely."
But yeah, Wyatt Russell. He's in Dinner Party?
Yeah, so this is a movie about like he shows up. He's like an awkward dude, and his girl's dragging him to some like playwright's dinner party or something,
Oh.
and it turns into like a suspenseful thriller. I don't want to ruin it, but
Eyes wide shut situation.
That sounds like a good movie.
I wish it was an eyes wide shut situation. I'd take my freaking pants off, watch that thing. But it's not.
Ooh, I saw I'd call I guess a thriller last night.
Yeah.
It was a Paramount Plus exclusive called Significant Other.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's about this couple that goes backpacking in the woods and they encounter something supernatural.
Is it a
Bum,
significant
bum, bum.
supernatural other?
It will be significant.
Mm-hmm.
But it was okay. I feel like it dragged. It definitely could have ended like 3 times, but then it didn't, and it just kept going.
Dude,
I love when a movie does that.
no,
You're
I
just like-
fucking hate that. I
Yeah.
fucking hate that so much. That's how I felt about the Wolf of Wall Street, dude. I remember the first time I
Yeah.
saw Wolf of Wall Street, there was like 3 times that they could have ended the movie and it would have just been a solid movie. And then they're like, nah, you're gonna want to see like the rest of his life.
Just wait till you see him do cocaine on this girl's ass.
No, dude, it ends with him like, yeah, I'm sober now. And he's just like drinking an NA, and he's just like, what the fuck is that? Like Jonah Hill's like, what the
Mhm.
fuck is that? He's like, it's a non-alcoholic beer. It's like there's like you drink a bunch of them, you get drunk. He's like, nah, you don't get drunk at all. That's the point. He's just like, I got a pack of baking powder. You want to do lines? I don't know, it's fucking stupid. But yeah, sorry. So this movie was good.
It was okay. Like I'd say the first 3 quarters was fine. And then
Wow.
it just kept dragging.
Just kept on going.
Everybody here has seen the rehearsal, right?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
I have.
Dude,
I
okay.
do not have the HBOs.
The last episode's pretty fucked up.
it's pretty great. Like, yeah, I don't want to give anything away because
Yeah.
we all haven't seen it, but you know, it goes in the direction that you're like, of course this would end like this.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like the first couple episodes, I'm like,
This is gonna
kids are
end badly.
impressionable. Yeah. Geez, but like, I thought it was God. I wanted Jim. You got to watch it so we could talk about it.
It left me wanting more. Like when it ended, I was like, oh, that's it. Damn.
Yeah. I
I
remember
wanted
being
more.
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It was definitely solid. I would love to see the budget because they must have gone like
Mm.
crazy. It must have been a couple million, dude.
Yeah, like absurd. But yeah, that's a great show.
Anywho,
I like that one.
so DJ, you were gonna tell us what you
Let
did.
them film
Yeah,
it, it's
you,
my
you said you watched a movie, right? You watched the dinner, or excuse me,
The Menu?
The Menu.
Yeah, The Menu.
Where'd you go to see that?
Went to go see that at Madison Theater.
Oh yeah.
Fuck those guys. No, I'm just kidding. They're all right.
They were actually having a movie premiere for someone who like locally made a movie.
Was it the monkey short?
I don't know what it was. It
Oh,
was
okay.
like to get to our movie, we had to walk through the like thing where they took pictures like on the red carpet, basically. So like
Doesn't seem like a exclusive
Wow.
red carpet.
The red carpet at Madison Theater.
there's some lady like basically practicing pictures. Like it seemed like the movie was about to get out, and then our movie got out, and then I like kind of stopped and smiled. And it was like, oh, never, okay, bye. Never mind.
Did you pose?
I like kind of like looked over and smiled, and then was like, oh, and then she just wasn't paying attention. I thought I'd get a laugh.
Did
but
they take that trailer out? The open mic trailer yet? Was it previews?
I did not see the open mic trailer.
Yeah, good. Because they canceled the mics.
Our guy was on the big screen for a little bit there.
Till they changed management. So they canceled the mics there, which was kind of a slap in the face.
That
because,
stinks.
well, when they weren't allowed to show movies, we like kept that place like full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a
I have to
little bit-
say the food was kind of lacking too.
food's always
Kind of slipping.
It is movie theater food.
Yeah.
It used to be pretty decent. They used to have like pretty good service. Like you'd go order your drinks, they'd come bring them in like during the previews. It was like pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Slipping, dude. They slipping.
Yeah, they're slipping. It's kind of weird because like it's a great concept to be able to have like order food and drink like during your movie.
Mm.
And like having like a table there so you can just like,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. But it also does like kind of take you out of the movie,
Yeah.
like you're watching it and there's a waitress like like foot away. But did you already give us your card? And you're just like, all right, I'm trying to get into this intense movie right now.
Like, hey, I know you ordered tenders, but we're all out of tenders. Is there anything else you want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
that's
all out of the
terrible.
mango habanero sauce. Did you want to mix that with the hot honey?
See,
Right,
like
right at the
no.
climax.
it could be
Yeah.
done
Hot
so
honey.
much better. Like, all right, if you're going in, you just like you give them your card, and then you just get like a bucket of beers or like seltzers or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, keep it simple.
That would be nice.
And then like if you order food, they like have it assigned to the seat, and they just bring you your shit, or they have like an app or something. Like
Yeah.
that would
just
be.
a tablet.
I mean, something where you don't have to have that much light, I guess. But like,
Well, the other thing
could
they
do it
used
better.
to do is they used to like you would just circle what you wanted on the piece of paper and then just put it on the thing, and then they'd come around and grab it, so that way they didn't have to be talking through the whole thing. Now they just come up to you, hi, what can I get for you?
so this was happening in the middle of the menu.
Well, yeah.
Jeez.
That was the whole thing. Is I was like, man, I hope there's not some gross food stuff while we're eating our food. That would be weird.
Hmm.
Luckily, we it all timed out well.
Nice.
But yeah.
We went to what's that place? Barnsider.
Ah, the
steaks?
barn cider.
What?
Got some steaks.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like I felt like I won the dinner. I got
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I got a ribeye, and my food was really good. Everyone else's food was like ice cold.
They were waiting for the ribeye to be.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Everyone got some people got some chicken and pasta, some asparagus. The asparagus was nice and chilly. The whole room was pretty cold, to be honest.
Like
And,
personality wise, or like
The room
oh.
being cold. Yeah, no, wait staff very stuffy.
Yeah, it's always a lot of pressure when you win the dinner because everybody's like looking at your shit and watching you enjoy it, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the ribeye there was really good, but everybody else's food was kind of lacking. So, and dude, it was fucking super expensive.
yeah."
Place is no joke.
That's why
Yeah, it is.
I kind of like shy away from that place. What's the best place you've gone to for steak?
The fucking Nest in Troy, hands down, best steak.
Oh
I've ever
yeah, I
had.
remember that.
Yeah.
Jerry won that dinner, and I was like, "You want to trade a little bit of?"
I didn't want to share
You're like,
any
"Nah,
of it.
kick rocks, fucker." Josh, I know we talked about this, but Josh Allen was just like, "Dude, you got to get the fucking chicken and waffles. You got to get these 2 appetizers. Trust me." And I get them. I'm like, "This is mid as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'm all
I
sticky
mean,
now."
the Prime has some delicious steak.
Where's the
to say.
Prime?
677
677
Prime
Oh, okay,
down
yeah,
on
yeah.
Broadway in Albany. I mean, I gotta say, probably some of the best steak I've ever had.
Is it-
Honestly, like even though you cook it yourself, Mosu has some pretty good,
We gotta
offerings.
we gotta
Yeah.
go back there soon.
Ooh,
I'm trying to put that place out.
Do a little Mosu trip.
Let's do it.
Make the chef worried again.
That's right.
That was so funny. They get nervous back there.
Can you ask the chefs if they're getting nervous in the back? That is
That was
a
so
very
funny.
funny thing to just directly ask a waiter or waitress. Probably just like, Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't know. I like that spot because it's like obviously all you can eat, but I like just like fasting, like fast like the day before and then fast the day after.
Yeah, you're
Just-
falling asleep at your desk at work. And you're just like, what's going on? Are you all right? No, I got a big Mosu trip tomorrow. So,
Trying to put them under.
yeah, exactly. We're trying to put them out of business this time.
No,
That's
what-
funny.
What's the thing you gotta? What do they eat grapes or something before like eating contests?
Oh, yeah, like grapes or celery.
They
Because
just-
Wait, why?
Because they're like basically mostly water. So when you eat it, you're eating very low calories, but it expands your stomach like
Yeah.
crazy. So you'll be
Whoa.
able to just like house food the next day.
Imagine Joey Chestnut at Mosu.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, just taking that tablet and just all right, like 6 orders of short ribs, 6 filet, 6.
And he'll
Of
just eat it
everything.
raw, like a pelican.
Yeah,
Gulp.
That's actually where we were gonna go. We were gonna go to Mosu, and it was like I don't know. My mom wanted to go with John, and it was this whole thing. And I was just like, you know what? I don't think they're ready. And I was like, I think we should just go smaller group. I was like, my mom is like super concerned about who's paying for what and all this shit. And I'm like, it's not really a cheap dining experience, and I don't think my mom's gonna eat her fill.
I'm sure it would probably be cheaper than the barn cider though.
No, not at $60
Really?
a head.
Oh, okay. Well, the barn cider. What does a ribeye run there?
So I probably the ribeye was $40. And then I think Brian and John were the only other two to get steaks, and I think their steaks were probably about the same price as mine. But their steaks looked like kind of like ass because they got like this sliced sirloin on garlic bread, quote unquote.
Ooh.
And so it really just looked like they got 5
Ooh,
slices
ooh.
of steak on like a piece of Wonder bread. with
Anytime
garlic bread.
the steak comes already sliced, I'm out.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, and then that's the other thing. I just had this like gigantic ribeye on my plate, and I was like, "This is so fucking good."
Yeah, because you gotta like I forget where I was. Somebody got like it was a similar situation. 2 people got like a sliced steak on something. Well, I think it was just taters and maybe some other green or like asparagus or something. And it just looked like they had just like 2 halves of the same steak. And you're just like, ooh, you guys got fucked.
Yeah. Honestly, we've been going to like I feel like we've been going to Deacon Blues like maybe like 2-3 times a month, and every time I go there, I just get the Reuben, and I feel like the Reuben is just such like if you're gonna go to a bar, just like it's always smack.
I'm gonna name my first child Reuben. I know I talked about it here on the podcast, but after that sandwich, dude, it's just so good. Can't fuck up you can fuck up a Reuben. I've had
Reuben's a
like
pretty
2
cool
bad
name.
Reuben.
The-
He's gonna be a fat kid. There's just no way that
It's a
he's not gonna-
strong name.
It
He's
is
a strong fat
Yeah.
kid.
That kid's going to be making deals all over the elementary school.
Yeah.
Like, Ruben's
for-
got Charizards.
No,
Yeah.
he's gonna be making deals for sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be
I
like-
traded my apple for a sandwich to Ruben. Why'd you do that? That's a bad deal.
He made
Yeah,
me.
it just happened.
He
He's just a
made me.
good negotiator.
I had to give him the snack pack.
All right, really quick, let's go around the table. What would you name your first child if it's a boy?
I mean,
God.
am I going for? I like the idea of naming a kid Gentleman.
That's the
Gentleman
fucking
Blake.
dumbest shit.
Yeah,
Gentleman Blake.
That kid sounds like he rapes. It's like how you call a kid tiny when he's humongous. Gentleman totally rapes. Gentleman Blake has a silver tongue and an iron cock. All right, what about you, Jerry?
I've been thinking about Nathan. I kind of like calling someone like Nate. What's up, Nate?
After the hot dogs.
I guess so.
Yeah, that kid's gonna have high blood pressure,
Yeah,
heart
probably.
problems.
I thought Nathan. I've never really met a Nathan, but it sounds like a cool guy.
You never met a Nathan?
I don't think so. Nathan? Do we know a Nathan?
No.
Nathan.
I have a
DJ
friend
does.
named Nathaniel. He goes by Than though.
Fan.
Yeah, Nathaniel.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it simple.
Or
You
Nate.
know, it's been in the family. It's John.
John.
John's
There you go.
cool.
John.
John.
All right, now
Middle name?
middle name, I guess.
Also John?
John
Jacob.
Johnson.
John Johnson Perry.
Middle name, I don't know.
All right, well, mine's Reuben Frugal.
Ruben Frugal calls
This
his
guy's
guy.
Really fat.
really fat guy, and he's bad with money.
Ruben Frugal.
No, he's not bad with money. He's just, he's really
very
stingy
frugal.
with money. He's frugal with money.
No, I'm saying like if gentleman rapes, then Frugal's bad with money.
Oh, okay.
What about you, DJ? What's gentleman Blake's middle name?
Gentleman cartographer.
Damn.
Esquire.
Gentleman cartographer Blake Esquire.
And you,
I'm
Jay?
gonna
What's
go
what's
middle
name.
Nathan's middle name?
I don't know. Middle names are tough. I haven't really thought of that. Maybe Danger's pop in my head right now.
Nathaniel Danger Moffrey.
Nathan Danger.
Nate Danger.
That's pretty cool.
Why are all your names porn star names?
Austin Farrow. Nate Danger.
What about if you had a little girl, Deej? What would you name your little girl?
Probably still gentleman. No, I'm just
Lady.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling. Girl, chrysanthemum has always been the name I'm
Chrysanthemum.
going with for
Wow,
a
yeah.
lady.
DJ is one of those people trying to make sure that their kids, if they're not royalty, they're gonna have royalty names.
Yeah, and then the short version is going to be Crithy, Crithy,
So-
but it just sounds like you're saying Chrissy with a lisp.
Impediment?
Crithy.
Hey, Crithy. Crithy, grab gentlemen, get in here.
It's
Gotta-
Crithy. It's short for chrysanthemum. All right. Then she gets mad at everybody who asks how to pronounce her name.
What about you, Jer?
Jerry, who's your
Girl
what's your-
name? Fuck.
What's the female version of Nathaniel?
That's tough.
Natalia.
Natalia.
Nathina?
Natalia's gonna be stripping at 12, dude.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Girl names are tough. I'm not really thinking of anything.
Yeah, Jared's not gonna have a girl.
It's decided.
It's been written in the prophecy.
What about you, Jim?
Dude, it's a dead name now, so just Karen. Just name her Karen.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yep.
Maybe by the time Karen's older, Karen
She'd
will be cool.
She'll be the only Karen.
Like
People,
a cool, yeah.
they just stop naming their kids Karen.
I'm thinking I'm bringing back like Gertrude or Mildred or something. One of those names you haven't heard in a hot minute. You know,
Yeah,
really
there you
give
go.
her adversity to grow up with.
Edith?
Mildred's short for no
Mildred.
Mildred. You call her Millie. Not bad.
Yeah, all right.
Gertrude. What's a nickname for Gertrude?
Gertie.
I like how
Gertie.
you automatically have to find a replacement name for their name. If you call him Mildred, you have to call him Millie.
Yeah.
What would short gentleman to gent?
Yeah, Gent.
Get in here. You
Hey,
little-
Gent.
Gent.
Imagine being pissed at him, like calling him in to like give him a stern talking to. Gentlemen, get in here.
Yeah.
Come here, gentlemen.
There's
I already
just
forgot what his middle name is.
him and all his friends come in.
It's like, yeah, the full name.
Like very funny guys. My son. They're going out.
I got a good chuckle. I saw someone's name the other day, and it was Maboob. That's funny.
You ever have those when somebody has like a logon for like a I don't know, some like school account or something like that, and they're just like, we're just gonna put your like first initial and your last name. Like there's this one kid named Stephen Hitt that went to my school.
so shit.
Yeah, his login was and then there was what else? There's another one that was I can't remember. Oh yeah, Tracy Watkins from there's a lady
Twatkins?
Yeah.
Twatkins, I love it.
Yo, get
That was
Twatkins on the horn.
there was always a at one job that I had like an email going around. They'd be like, "Add Tracy Watkins." You just like just type it in and
At Twatkins.
be like, "Yeah, oh my god."
That's man, I'm surprised. That's like it reminds me of this time that my mom went to go get her license plate renewed, and as I don't know if we've ever told this story on the pod, but DJ's mother's license plate. Was it STN 666?
HAP,
HAP 666. So
the
my
Happy Devil.
yeah, my dad always used to joke that she was the happy devil. And then my mom went to go get her license plate renewed, and they gave her the plate ANL 666. And my dad was like, "Yep, and you're the anal devil." And then she
What did they go on the same day?
this was like years later, and then my mom complained and demanded a new plate, so they gave her a new plate.
You see, my guess would be that everybody complains and demands a new plate, so they just kind of pitch it to like whoever they think they're just like, all right, this lady looks like she might take it. Be like, yeah, anal 666, and be like, no, hell no. I'm like, okay, I'll just pitch it to the next lady that
Well,
comes in line.
I feel like a lot of it too is like maybe that one kicks around in the drawer for a little bit, and they just see who they like. This
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
doesn't look like she's got a. She's not going to decode the anal 666 here.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised that your mom kept the Happy Devil license plate for as long as she did.
for like 10 years.
yeah.
It's been quite a long time.
I honestly wonder if I could get that plate now, because it's a pretty dope plate.
That is cool. Happy Devil.
I think they added an extra number though now. So you, oh well, no, I guess if you do the vanity thing, but like it used to be 3 numbers, now it's 3 letters, 4 numbers. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
I just had to re-register, and they gave me an option. They were like, you can re-register, keep your plate, and be like $40, or you get a new plate and be like 70. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll just keep the old one. It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't need your Excelsior plate.
Weren't you gonna get a vanity plate? Weren't you looking like hard for vanity plates? Like
Yeah, it's gonna get Jim 420.
solid.
that's funny.
There was this kid that one of my neighbors had like it was like an old like 88 or 89 sports car, and he just got a plate that said Hardo.
Nice.
And whipped that thing around for a little bit. I don't know. That's a good one. But imagine being the first Hardo in New York. That's sick.
That is sick. That way you wouldn't be Hardo 1
Yeah.
or Hardo 2.
You'd just have to be Hardo 69.
yeah.
What about you, Jerry? If you got a vanity plate, what would it say?
I don't know. Maybe like Big Moth.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say Big Moth.
Big Moth
It
518.
Big
used to just be the Moth, but lately Jerry's
Big
been
Moth.
throwing big
He's
in
been
front of me.
adopting the big.
Yeah, I'm Big Moth. You can't. I haven't inherited the Moth.
Is your dad taller than you?
Yeah, he's taller.
Is he heavier than you?
I don't think so. He's lost a lot of weight. We must be like the same weight now.
He is now small moth
He's small Moth now.
He's the small Moth.
in comparison to Big Moth.
Also, THAMOFF. That's a solid plate.
The Moth.
The Moth. Big Moth.
Big Moth too. But I mean, I just feel like you'll be driving by some Moffries and they'll be like, Big Moth,
They're like,
pull over.
He's not so big.
He's a little bitch. Everybody in the family thinks so.
Even the Moffries.
No.
Jim, what was we had a really complicated one in our neighborhood growing up.
Okay, so it was if you want to spell it out on like your laptop or something, it's makes no sense when you look at it.
All right.
Hang on,
But-
let me I'll pull something up and then show you guys, see if Jerry and Ed you can figure it
Come
out
on,
here.
spell it out first.
Can't do that. Gotta
All right.
write it out.
Yeah. Do you remember it?
I do remember it
We
now.
got top code breakers on the case
No,
here.
we do.
Okay, so this license plate stumped me and DJ like our whole lives growing up. It was at the top of the road. Never fucking understood it. I was like, this
damn
just
it.
doesn't make any sense. And this one day, I was walking with friend Matt, and we're walking up the street, and I was like, yeah, look at this fucking license plate. And he decoded it in like 5 seconds. And I
Yeah,
was like,
it was
"Are
like
you
I've
kidding me?"
spent like 10 years trying to figure that out. Okay. Jerry, you take a look there. Tell me what you see.
I see iBub Web 1.
Okay.
Let me see.
iBub
Ed?
Web 1.
It's taking a look. Studying
I
hard.
don't really know.
Yeah, that's tough.
yeah, can I look at it? Because it is when you look at it, you're like, Bro, can you make this? Can you make this bigger?
Yeah, what do you got?
Wait,
Size
wait,
11
yeah.
font?
Yeah, you gotta make
Look at
this
my
bigger, bro.
fucking glasses.
See, I don't have,
Ed needs glasses, dog. Come on.
I actually don't know if I can. I don't have
DJ
my
does-
trial for Microsoft Word has expired, so I had that on Notepad.
DJ doesn't have
free,
Excel
isn't it free?
experience.
I think it is. I have to register for it or something like that. But that's the taking another gander with the glasses on now.
IB, UB, WeB1.
That's right.
Nailed it.
That's
Ed nailed it.
right.
Oh wow.
For years, I just walked past it and was like, "I bub web one." There it is again.
I bub web one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Guy thinks he's fucking John Lennon, apparently.
Yeah,
IB, UB, WeB one.
yeah. But that seriously stumped me for like 10 years, and then finally, like, yeah, our friend came over, just like, "Oh yeah, I be UB, we be one."
Who
like,
cracked
what?
it? Which friend?
Matt Norman.
Oh,
Matt Norman.
The
Guy's got a good head on his
he's a
shoulders.
Smart guy.
He is a smart guy. He knows his license plates and
IB, UB, WeB1.
word puzzles.
Yeah, Ed, you got that pretty quick. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smart guy.
hey, smart guy over
Decoder.
here.
He got the decoder ring.
That's true.
I actually cracked the Zodiac cipher.
Oh.
It's because he put on his Google glasses. We didn't know it was, but he was just looking at it. He was going.
That what,
IBUB, WeB1.
I don't know if I don't know if all of it was deciphered, but didn't they like catch that or like they like
They
kinda
say
know
that
who it is?
every 3 years. They're like, guys, we need more clickbait here, so we cracked the Zodiac.
You guys want to hear an
Is
interesting?
it not true? Did they not? There's no progress there.
Well, I mean,
Still
the
don't know?
guy's dead, dude. It was like the 60s, right?
Yeah, probably.
Guys, I know what happened. You want to hear
Let's fucking
with
hear
the
it.
Zodiac killer?
What? Who do you? Yeah.
It was
So-
Ted Bundy. No.
So, you're not far off. I recently watched an original episode of Unsolved Mysteries because we were talking about what the scariest like movie or thing ever is. The answer is obviously the original
It's
Unsolved,
Unsolved
Mysteries.
Actually,
Hmm.
yeah, that used
with
to scare the shit
uh,
out of
Let
me.
me see if I can pull up. The,
Yeah. They actually, what was it on? It was on Lifetime or something, right?
I think so.
He'd just come in and be like, no, this murder hasn't been solved. And everybody's very sad because their friend died.
And he's in your backyard right
Their
now.
friend was dismembered and cut into 25 pieces. The murderer has been rumored to be in upstate New York, maybe in your backyard. But
We need your help. Update.
so anyway, I popped on an episode, right? And I'm watching it, and the episode is basically saying that that the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, also known as Jerry, I don't know if you guys saw him rolling up today, but he had his hood up with the sunglasses, looked
Crazy
exactly like the Unabomber.
Crazy coincidence.
Crazy coincidence. But basically that the Unabomber was in the same area as the Zodiac killer when that happened, teaching at a university. And he like just quit his university job like randomly and just left. So they were just like, hey, basically the Unabomber was in the area. It was before he started his bombings. He had this like early like job where no one could explain why he left. And like it kind of fit his like MO where he was angry with like the youth in the world and everything. So he just like went around and like they basically said that the Unabomber was the Zodiac killer.
Is Kaczynski still alive?
I don't know. I think he is.
Didn't they say that the Zodiac guy had some crazy high IQ?
I think so. Yeah,
Well,
because
and-
the ciphers were like impossible to decode, and that's the other thing is like the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski was like a mathematic genius. He's like one
Yeah.
of the smartest like mathematicians.
But
So his
but
crimes were 1968 to 1969. The Unabomber, he would have been.
the
would've been
Unabomber
20,
operated for like 40
25
years
or something like that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is he got like when he was really young, he got a like scholar, like basically he graduated early from college and then got this like they almost never hired like young professors, and then they were just like, this guy's that smart that we're gonna hire this really young guy.
It's weird
to be a
that
professor.
it's weird that because he operated as the Unabomber for so long, it's weird that he would make the Zodiac Killer and then stop being the Zodiac Killer to me.
Mm-hmm.
That seems strange.
Yeah.
Also, it wasn't like the Zodiac Killer. How did he murder? Because like the Unabomber, like he just sent packages in the mail. Like
So,
he didn't actually like
the-
up one-on-one, like knife someone down or shoot someone.
Did the Zodiac knife him? I thought he shot him.
I don't
He'd
know.
roll up on like people who were making out in cars and like shoot him. And like
Okay.
one time he like pulled him out of the car and was just like, "Hey, you guys are gonna like sit here like before I kill you."
So it's a different
Like-
different MO.
Wore like, you know, this like crazy outfit to disguise himself.
Well, I guess. I mean, the timeline's kind of right. Everybody kind of looked the same in the 60s too. There's like a
Yeah, that's the thing is they like had the like matchup of like the two pictures of like what Zodiac was supposed to look like.
Zodiac. The description drawing has like a way weaker chin and got the horn rim glasses.
Yeah.
But then again, you could just
The-
wear glasses and
The crazy like taunting of or like at the newspapers though is still very similar. Like Zodiac Killer and Unabomber both did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy how
Yeah.
Unabomber got caught by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy bastard.
That is cool though. I like cool
it's
theory.
not cool, Jerry. People died. No, I'm just-
No, like if the Unabomber was the killer, Zodiac Killer, you would think, you know, because he went to jail for life, right? Like he's not
Mhm.
getting out. There's no. You would think that he'd like admit it or like
I
later
think
down the line.
He may have confessed to the killings, but like people, no one thought that he actually like did it,
Hmm.
or they like couldn't really. They didn't have any evidence to actually prove it.
It reminds me of the theory of H.H. Holmes that is Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so my thing is like anytime anytime you're like that type of crazy where you want like notoriety for something, like you'll take credit for other people's shit.
Yeah,
There's
you'll
like
lie.
there was like this dude, I'm sure we talked about it before, but there was a dude, yeah, DJ brought it up once. This dude who just went around confessing to like every crime because they were just like taking care of him. It was just some bum.
yeah. Henry Lee Lucas.
Yeah,
And then also it's like
yeah, because he knew weren't they like giving him ice cream or something?
They would give him milkshakes
Yeah.
and let him smoke cigarettes. So
Wow.
he'd be like, "Well, if I go like just basically in the area of be like, hey, take me to the area of the crime,' and then just make it up. Just be like, yeah, they killed him there. And they're laying there. But how about we? All right,
I'll
enough
tell you
of
about
this.
another
What
one
about the
if you give me a
milkshakes?
milkshake.
Yeah,
But like I don't know. There is something too where like he probably gets off on like they're still scrambling to figure out who did it too. Another
Yeah.
thing.
You kind of get that like feeling with sometimes with like Kuklinski. The more he talks, I'm like, I feel like you're so full of shit. And I'm like, I'm not saying that you're not a dangerous man and you probably did kill people, but it also seems like he'd be the kind of person that would just take credit for any murder that he could.
Did you guys hear about the Amazon review killer?
No.
There was this guy who would buy like tools to like lock people up and shit like that. He had this like vast like compound property where it was just like an old farm. There was like acreage. And
Wow.
like what he would do is he would just buy like he'd have shipping containers and he'd just go and like he'd have like people in shipping containers and just like fuck around with them and shit like that, like torture and whatever the fuck. But he would like buy locks for it and he'd leave an Amazon review, be like, yeah, they'll never get the container open.
Wow.
Solid lock.
What the
No
fuck?
matter how like, dude, that's how they found him. Is like he just would like confess to like the crimes in Amazon reviews.
What an
And somebody was
idiot.
like, somebody should look into this guy. And they go to his property and he's just got people locked up in shipping containers. And then
Damn.
like, dude, this is like one of the evil guys that like the second he gets caught, he just like pours out all the crimes he ever did. Like he like bought he got like a Glock or something and he left a review on that too. He was just like, this is the best gun ever. Took down a whole room, didn't jam once, like something like that.
Damn.
And then he's like telling the cops, he's just like, yeah, there was at least 6 people in the room. I hit them all one by one in a matter of 10 seconds. You guys would have been proud. Like saying this to the cops. He's like, we're not proud. The cops are like, this is fucking intense. But like also, there is something like anytime somebody who gets caught, Like they try and like be like, okay, all these murders in this area for the last like decade are this guy, because
Mhm.
it saves them like however many cold cases you have
Yeah.
in a precinct like looks really bad. So they're always trying to like wrap up loose ends.
Yeah.
And a lot of times like they pull in innocent people and they like fucking coerce confession, shit like that, just because it looks, the optics of it are so bad on like a global, or not global, but at least like a national.
It's like funny, but it's not funny because it kind of kept happening in California, because California, like in the 70s and 60s, just had so many serial killers that like
yeah.
they would like catch one and be like, all right, this was all the crimes. And then they'd find another body and be like, fuck, there's another one. And then they'd catch another guy and then it just kept happening. Or they'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, how many serial killers are there?
Ridiculous.
Stop eating each other.
Like any like hitchhiker that was the, not hitchhiker, but somebody who like migrated to California like during the psychedelic revolution there, like all of the ones that disappeared, they're like, it was the Manson family. Like they just like every like couple decades they're just like, yeah, we're digging up the Manson ranch, and they never find anybody.
Yeah.
It's just bananas. They're like, oh, that Charlie Manson.
More Manson martyrs keep popping up.
Yeah.
Those crazy people. Skibidi-bidi-boop-boop-bidi-boop.
It's kind of like at Domino's when like a bunch of reviews would come in like right after you fired a guy. Oh, it must have been that guy.
Yeah. That's funny.
That was always like one of my favorite things of just like working at a job and then just being like, I'm gonna look up all the really bad reviews for here. Just see
Yeah.
like if I just see myself in a review.
Yeah, there's probably still up there.
Yeah, we should
Read through some Domino's reviews.
I was gonna say too, or for next week, look up some because another thing we used to do is just look up like reviews for different restaurants in the areas. And you would inevitably, for like one restaurant out of however many reviews, just find one that's just an absolute gem.
Yeah, absolute banger. You'd find them a lot. What was it, Dave's Gourmet Burgers or whatever?
Oh,
So
yeah.
many good ones.
Chef Dave would just
Chef Dave is a dick.
And then
He
he
would
would
just
just
not-
reply.
yeah, he would just respond to everyone and be like, I cooked your burger fine. What do you want from me?
I made
And
it
then-
to perfection.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we found one for Pizzeria Uno that was just like, Matt Damon could have gotten back from Mars in that stupid Martian movie before I got my water.
Damn.
All right, here's a review of Domino's Pizza, dated. This is Latham Domino's, dated October 1st, 2011. John N. from Rensselaer says, tried the new artisan pizza that is being so heavily advertised. We needed something between appointments and this seemed perfect. Ordering was simple, prompt, and efficient. Pizza was not as good as a frozen pizza from the grocery store. Only taste was peppers and sausage, had no flavor at all, and the center crust was not cooked. I guess that was my mistake, believing the advertising. And then here's KT from Cahos, dated February 12th, 2015. So gross. Every time I order from this Domino's, the people that work there don't care about how they make the food. Everything is dirty, and I'm always afraid they do things to my pizza.
Oh, I remember that one.
She's out of her fucking mind. That
Well,
was
depends who's delivering it.
we were all there. We were all working there that
Yeah,
time.
I remember that
I
one.
also know for a fact the employees at nighttime drink on the job.
Oh my god!
So I'll never
oh.
order from there again.
Wait, no, that's the same review?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually
Yeah, wasn't it a former employee?
no, that review came in shortly after I believe Jess took over because Jess was drinking in the place.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Okay, and then
that
here's
was.
a good one from 2014, March. What's not to like? Great artisan pizza. Oh, this is by Rick T. This is sketchy now. What's not to like? Great artisan pizza, all caps, and a pretty good deep dish pie. Online ordering is simple, all caps. Great early week pricing, and I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off each time I buy here. Definitely recommend. Search the web/coupon details. Grab yourself a pie.
That's a fake review.
Was that Rick, like the owner?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
One can only
fake-ass review.
assume.
Well, his name didn't, and the last name didn't start with a T.
No.
Here's Serenity
Rick,
B.
last name Tim.
Serenity B, May 7th, 2010. We ordered delivery from here while traveling and staying at a nearby hotel. It was late at night. We were tired, starving, and not sure of what other places were open in the area. Like the other reviewer said, bad mistake. Considering the place was less than 2 minutes away. We assumed the pizza would be delivered fast, but instead it took them forever, all caps. Not only that, but the pizza was horrible. Half of it was smashed and crushed, but all the cheese had shifted to the other side.
Damn.
It was the most pathetic, disgusting looking pizza ever.
Wow. What a review.
Serenity B.
Serenity B.
That was fun. I wish there were more.
Yeah, I wish there were more.
There
for,
aren't
like-
any more? on
There
there?
are. I filtered them by date, and I
remember there was one that is there one on there that it started with. I actually think it's on the front page. I can't remember where it started with the crack of the crust.
That one's DJ.
the one that you wrote.
Oh yeah, that was me. Sorry.
The when we were all at Paul's house and we all made the Domino's reviews, I get like emails about that fake ass Domino's sandwich review. There'll be like, hey, over 2,500 people have found this review helpful. And I'm like, that's unbelievable. I was like, this is a fake ass review.
It's so funny because I just got one the other day, and I like felt bad that I went to when I had the Passat, like it was like probably 3 years ago. I got like a shitty Passat off Craigslist. I had it for like less than a year, and I got it and I brought it to like the shop to get everything taken care of on it. And I brought it to Hackles on Central Ave, and I brought it there because it had like a check engine light on. And then when I picked it up, it had like 4 more lights on. So I was like fucking pissed. They charged me like $200, and I had more problems than when I showed up. So I like left a review, and I'm like, hey, this place fucking sucks. And I brought it there with 1 light. I came back and it had 4. I had to go someplace else to get it fixed. And I'm just like thinking about like it's like 10,000 people viewed this review. And I'm just like, I put this fucking place out of business.
There you go.
Yeah, are they still open?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's very few people that fucking.
Yeah, they're struggling.
Okay, here we go. Is that that sounds like Trailer Park Boys?
That's Tourette's guy.
No, yeah, that's definitely Tourette's guy. Internet legend from the early days of the internet.
Bob Saget.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. They don't have an oldest on Google, so I gotta go newest and then go all the way to the bottom for Domino's here. Oh, dude, yeah, I don't have enough time to do this right now. I'll try
Yeah.
and source some for the next time.
We'll get another one going sometime soon.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the crack of the crust, dude.
Holy crap.
What's it called? What's the worst job you ever worked?
Worst job I ever worked. It's a good question.
The
I've had a
Elks
couple
Club.
of bad ones. I mean, trucking kind of sucked pretty hard, but that was also had its awesome moments.
Caleb.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, working at a restaurant in the area.
Say the name.
It was in the Hotel the Desmond.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
the sous chef's wife comes in 5 minutes before close and then orders some dish, and she's just like, whatever, just make sure it doesn't have onions. And it had like chives on there, so I didn't think about it and just put it in. She's like, this has chives. I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry. I'll go get you a new one right now. And then it was, the sous chef's wife. So he's just like, comes up, he's like, hey, this isn't Burger King. You can't just do whatever you want. Like, if you come and do this stuff, like, she could have had allergies. Like, take this very seriously here.
She's the
Jesus
mayor's
Christ.
aide.
Yeah. And then she
Why don't
stayed
you
there.
make the fucking food for your terrible wife?
Yeah,
dude?
exactly. Why
Yeah.
don't you do it? And first of all, I'm pretty sure you can't do whatever you want at Burger King. Like, you can't just spit on people's food and do it. You'll get fired immediately.
No, bro, you have it
No,
your way
you
there.
can probably do whatever you want there.
Yeah, exactly. And then second of all, like, I do take this seriously. Like, I apologize, tried to make it right. And then, yeah, there's some other dude that was just like I was the only waiter there, so I had like 10 tables and I was like going crazy. So I put in all their drinks, and they have like a manual that's like your steps of service of like things you're supposed to do, this first and then this and then this. So I put in like someone's steak, and they wanted it like well done. So then I went to the back, and then you're just like, oh, you put in a steak well done? Oh, come on, they're gonna get their food late now. and just started like yelling, and she's like, "Oh, come on!" and just like got really pissed. And I was just like, I mean, I asked them, I'm the only person out there. I was just going in order of my service, and they said it was fine. And then like every time I walk back there to be like, hey, this person wants this way, you'd just be like, all right, here, it's out, go. No, don't stop talking, just take the food and go.
A well-done
just
steak
like,
takes at most
geez.
10 minutes. Like, what's the real
Exactly
fucking problem?
It's like, dude, would you calm down? And then the other guy's just like, oh yeah, like she could have had allergies and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, well, I tell the other guy that people have allergies, and he just says, yeah, stop talking, go. It's like, what do you want me to fucking do?
Say yes, chef.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, chef.
So, after a couple weeks, it was like, you all can go fuck yourselves.
Dude, I watched
sounds
this thing
awful.
where you know how Gordon Ramsay would go demolish like a terrible restaurant
Yeah.
for like a TV show, and like there's this one chick who like owns the place, and she's standing behind the bars. Like the waitress goes and takes Gordon's order, and he orders like 4 or 5 different things, and then she's like, we have on special is these crab cakes. And then like behind the bar, like right before she did that, she was like, I hope he doesn't order the crab cakes. We've had complaints all week. And then like she like offers the special of the crab cakes, and then like the lady goes like this, and then she goes to the waitress, why would you offer him the crab cakes? We've had complaints all week on them. And she just goes and smiles, and then it cuts to the owner. She goes, skank. What was your worst job, Jerry?
I think I want to say when I worked for this place called Coin Wrap Inc. It was not.
That sounds really
What did you do there?
So it was me and another guy. And we
Wrap
worked for-
coins?
yeah, like
Did you ever steal any coins?
no, like so you're in a warehouse. You're in a corner of a warehouse owned by like I think Brink Armored Car Service.
Yeah.
And it's just you and another employee, and your boss is stationed in Vermont. So like, and the machines would break down a lot. And if you can't figure it out, you gotta call them. I gotta walk you through it. It was a real pain in the ass. I think I was only there for like 3 weeks.
What was the pay?
At the time,
Coins?
at the time, I think I was like 18, and they paid like 13 an hour. So that was
That
pretty
was decent
good.
around then.
Yeah. So back then it was like, ooh, 13 an hour, but
Yeah.
it was pretty bad work.
You take home whatever you drop on the floor.
Yeah. Oops.
Anything that won't fit in a coin wrapper.
What about you there, Jim?
I probably some of the worst jobs that I did were probably like when I was a kid with my dad. So those ones would just be like fucking you're just outside in like or in a crawl space.
Yeah.
Probably
He needed tiny hands to go into the places he couldn't fit.
those jobs were kind of rough. Probably like it's kind of weird. Like the Arsenal like wasn't all bad, but it was also probably like pretty bad. It was definitely like the most dangerous. If I like continued to work there, I'd probably just shave like 40 years off my life.
Yeah. Those kinds of jobs where it's just like, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, it's just part of the job. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna die early
Yeah, you're like
for this stupid job.
I'm just like getting into a clean suit. There's just I don't know. Yeah, I was like, this is fucking kind of weird.
Yeah, when I worked at SUNY Poly in the clean room, there would be like people told me this story about this. There's this one time that one of the tools started spraying like noxious gas, and like
Killer mustard gas.
yeah, pretty much. So when everyone like evacuated, and when they went back in, they have like the showers for like if you get stuff on you, you pull it and like showers you off. They were all like etched, like had like basically like cross marks on them. So it's like if you were in there, you would have just been like basically eaten alive by the gas.
Good
Damn.
Lord.
And then people will just stand there when gas alarms go off and be like, I just have to finish getting my data. And you'd be like, do you want to be like basically like have a pattern imprinted on your skin from this gas that's spraying out because you want to get 2 more points of data? You could just do it when you get back too. It's like, what are you thinking?
I want to hire that guy.
Yeah. That guy's a good worker. How about you, Ed? What's your worst
It's
job?
probably it's definitely Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno.
Inferno Pizzeria in Loudonville. Terrible place to work, but it's definitely a close second was the Mr. Sub across the street. because like I didn't realize it, but my manager just had me do all her work.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like
it's-
when I
it's a
got in
bummer.
for the like, she didn't do any prep work, and I'd realized it like 4 sandwiches into my shift,
Hmm.
and have to go do tomatoes, onion. Am I boring you? Tomatoes, onions, and shit like that. But at Inferno, and I'm sure I talked about it before, like they didn't have a dustpan, so I used a ripped pizza box, and then the fucking owner was just like, Eddie, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's a good pizza box. I'm like, there's a rip in it, Nicky. It won't fold. And he's just like, fucking tape it up. Those cost me 50 cents. And I like slapped 50 cents. I was like, there we go. Get a dustpan, douchebag.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're
And his
It's
wife
up
would
there.
order all the time too. And it was never a tip. And it was always like, if you fucked it up, like I didn't even make the food, but if I fucked it up somehow, I'd have to run back out there.
you
And
hear about
you're
it.
done for like an hour. You're not making any money.
God, that was so annoying when I worked at New World. The fucking owners would come in like 4 to 5 times a week. And my mom was like, oh, well, if I owned a restaurant, of course I would go there 4 to 5 times a week. And I'm like, it just fucking sucks for the whole fucking staff when they all gotta be
Yeah.
on pins and needles and for fucking. They got to bring all
Yeah,
their
it's a
friends here
bummer.
after a movie. There's like 10 of them. Everything's got to be perfect every time. Which
Yeah.
is like, it's
That's
like
how
it
you
should-
bury a business.
It should be, but it's just, and it's also, I don't know, it's like, are all your friends paying full price? We're trying to run a business here, lady.
You should watch The Menu. You will
Yeah.
like that movie.
We should watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got there's that thing coming up this week. That's that holiday.
Ooh,
Ooh, Thanksgiving.
Any plans? Any big plans?
Oh, the
Traveling?
Thanksgivings.
I will be going to Grog Thanksgiving with me mother.
Really?
Going to
Yeah.
Grogmas.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Going down to
love a picket
Grogmas.
Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah, pick it Thanksgiving. I'm going over to the girlfriend's parents' house. Should
Are
be
you
good
bringing a
time.
dish,
I am.
Oh, he's
the,
bringing a dish.
bringing the green bean casserole.
dude? Hot take. Fuck green bean casserole. I've never enjoyed the green bean casserole.
Really?
I shy away from it every single time.
I-
You're gonna empty a bunch of cans in a fucking. You're gonna feed me cat food and tell me it's fucking. Oh, I put a lot of work into this. It's green beans, cheese, and fucking garbage, dude. Like,
don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
That's
Yeah.
my thing though, is I don't just do like the regular where you pour the soup cans in there.
Yeah, what
I
do you
make
do?
my own. I make like a bechamel and then add some cheese to there.
what is a bechamel for the dumber for
So-
Jerry?
a bechamel?
Thank
So
No.
bechamel is one of the French mother sauces in cooking, and all it is a roux with you mix a roux with milk, so it basically just becomes like a nondescript white sauce.
like a
and then-
kangaroo.
Yes,
Yeah.
a kangaroo.
Yeah,
No.
you get the kangaroo's tail.
Yes. But yeah, a roux is just equal parts butter and flour to thicken the sauce. So then it becomes like a thicker sauce. And then I usually add cheese, making it a Mornay sauce, which is another French sauce. And then, green beans and, of course, the classic crispy onions on there. So it's kind of a, instead of just pouring the soup cans in there, you get like a nice sauce,
And
like
you
in
get-
the
you-
green beans.
Fresh
good
green beans
stuff.
or still from the can?
I go frozen French cut because the French cut ones are like they go best with the dish, and those are hard to do yourself. Like I've done them fresh before, but there's a bit too much of a chew with like the regular
Yeah.
fresh green beans. You need the ones that are like French cut. So
Jerry, what about you?
I'm gonna go to the girlfriend's parents' house. And
Are you bringing a dish?
Ooh.
I asked her yesterday, "We gonna bring anything?" And she's like, "Yeah, but I don't know what." So
Ooh.
we'll figure that out.
Bring some pastries or something. Don't
Yep.
challenge yourself too
Go,
much.
go to like Duck Donuts. I went to Duck Donuts yesterday. That shit is fire.
Yeah, is that
Oh,
the first time
yeah?
you ever had
yeah.
Duck Donuts?
Never had Duck Donuts. They were fresh. They were like pillows in your mouth. I'll bring that to Thanksgiving.
Those are good donuts.
Some good donuts.
Fucking go nuts, dude.
Go nuts for donuts.
Go nuts for donuts.
What about you, Jim?
I think I'm going to my madres, and then we're going to my Aunt Helen's for dessert, which that's a new one. Never done that for
Ooh.
Thanksgiving.
Do you know what
Ooh.
she's serving for
Des-
dessert?
Dessert. I don't know.
Plethora of
We have
I was like,
dessert.
ooh, so
Probably some pies.
fancy.
Maybe a pumpkin pie.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's
Man, I love a good pumpkin pie.
dude. Yeah, I had it was really funny. I was at the cafe the other day at work, and they had like little pumpkin pies in the little thing that you could take, like one of the
Mhm.
single serving, like one little pie in a little dish.
Right.
And I got one, and I went over to the barista. I was like, got whipped cream back there. Put some whipped cream on this, and then I just scarfed the whole thing down.
Was it great?
It's pretty
Wait,
good.
Did you eat it in front? Like, put some whipped cream on it.
No.
Eat it in
I
front of her?
went to the trash can and ate it over the trash can like a true slob.
Nice.
I have to say I did have a mini apple pie there, like a week ago, and it didn't look like it was going to be good. It was amazing. I was blown away.
Oh yeah,
The crust was so like soft and
gooey.
nice. Oh my goodness.
I just found out that if you get a wrap, that it comes with a bag of chips.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah, they owe me like 100 bags of chips.
that is tough.
Yeah.
You should just
that-
go there
that
and
is
be
tender.
like, "Hey, this is
This is payback.
just take the whole little basket."
This is
I'm
mine
taking
now.
these. Thanks. Yeah, that's funny. Are you making anything for Thanksgiving, Jim?
I didn't really plan on it, but maybe I will. Yeah.
Ooh,
I think I'm gonna
ooh.
pour some bean cans in a fucking dish.
Yo,
Throw some cheese on it.
Karen makes this. My stepmom makes this corn casserole, and it is
Ah.
fucking banging.
I love a good corn casserole.
Yeah.
You guys ever had corn casserole?
I've not.
Dude, call me a douche, but I hate casseroles for the most part. I've had like 2
Oof.
casseroles I like.
I love a good casserole.
Corn casserole is really good. Every time she makes it, we eat it. She's always like, I don't know why I only make this on Thanksgiving. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, corn casserole, if you've never had it, is like
It's cornbread with
it's like cornbread, only it's like I don't know how to explain it. You take like a can of corn and then mix it with like the Jiffy cornbread mix, and so it's kind of like almost like a soupy
just
texture.
throw
It's a
some-
little bit like softer.
It's
Throw
like
some butter
it's
on
almost
it.
like cream corn.
Almost, only like a bit more of a chew to it, and a bit more like basically cream corn if you like crumbled up cornbread and like mixed it in there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wait, does stuffing count as casserole?
I
What
don't
what
think
is
so.
what is a casserole defined as?
It's the dish. No, I don't know.
Yeah, casserole, aka hot dish.
Is that what casserole means?
Well, no, that's just what they call it in some like Midwest cities, is they call it hot dish. So it'd be like, I'm bringing a tater tot hot dish over.
Oh, I love me some tater tot hot
A kind of
Who
stew
doesn't-
or side dish that is cooked slowly in an oven.
Yeah. I don't think there's any like real definition to casserole. I guess casserole would be you have a casserole dish.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was.
like that's what it would be referring to, although like it kind of just taken on like the name of a bunch of things mixed
It's
together.
kind of funny. Yeah, we don't call it like chicken frying pan.
Yeah, that's true.
This is chicken crock pot.
Well, if it counts as a casserole, stuffing, dude, that's my I like.
I love stuffing.
It's like me mommy puts on what is it? It's like turkey drippings. There's
Mm.
like sausage, celery, onions, and like some other shit. It's just I enjoy that more than the actual bird. Throw
So
some
good.
gravy on that.
Mm.
So good.
Get a little half a fork of mashed potatoes in there with it.
Good
What do you-
lord.
What are you guys
man.
gonna watch on Thanksgiving? Some
Giants,
football?
Cowboys.
Yeah?
Giants Cowboys. That's
Giants,
a big
Cowboys.
one.
Jerry, did you tell your lady's parents that hey, listen, we got to eat before the game.
Oh, I can't call the shots.
You got to call some shots, dude.
It's
Hey,
Giants Cowboys.
Jerry, you go there. You put your dick right on the table.
Be like, hey, you watching this game or what?
Hey, listen, it's a Thanksgiving tradition at the Moffrey house to watch the Cowboys.
Yeah, every one Moffrey has to be in control of the remote as soon as they walk in the door.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sit in the lazy boy and don't talk to me.
I'm your son now.
bring me my dish to the lazy boy
Yeah.
and don't talk.
I will not be sitting at the family table. I'll only be sitting here.
Oh, hi. It's so nice to meet you. My name's Jerry. You can call me Big Moth, though. Where's your remote?
Big Mom. hand me
Where's
the
your remote?
Where's your remote? It's just like, it's over here. Why? I'll be taking that. I'm in control of that now. And you guys go make my dinner for me.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for 45 minutes.
So I heard her father is a Giants fan. So
So the game will be
Oh,
on.
ooh.
You lucked out. The,
yeah,
the Giants play.
The game will be on, and yeah, I guess he does not like the Cowboys at all.
Yeah.
We love a
which will
good
be fun.
rivalry.
Oh.
It should be fun.
The boys are gonna lose, dude.
I think it'll be a good game.
The Giants are rolling
Giants been
hot
playing-
this year.
They're
been-
hot.
Rolling
good.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild.
That's right. Time to wrap it on up here.
Yes, sir.
Wrap it on up. on up
Ooh,
to
I saw
the
Mark Andrews
side.
is active, so
He's in my lineup.
be sure, yeah. Be sure to fucking do that.
Be
Let's see
sure
here.
to do
Set your
that.
lineups, boys and girls.
I picked up that guy from the Giants. I don't know if I should play him or Peoples Jones.
Who's that guy on the Giants?
Something.
Peoples Jones.
I don't know, some dude. All these D Slayton.
Oh, Darius Slayton.
D Slayton.
He's good.
Sounds like me at 13.
On guitar.
This is the
Yo, I'm gonna be the next Green Day.
this is I don't think this is actually playing what the song is. This is the Adam Sandler Thanksgiving song.
Is this what we're going out with?
Yeah. Turkey for me, turkey for you.
Time you were listening to the Butt Stuff Pods. Check out our Instagram where you find our link tree in Airbnb. Listen to us on Spotify and watch us on YouTube. We'll see you next week at the same time on Sun Heidi. Heidi ho!
That was well timed. That was surprisingly well timed. Whose fucking voice is this?
This is the
He's broken.
This is the great Michael Buffer.
Wow, what an honor.
Should have let that voice buffer a little longer. Jesus
That's
Christ.
right.
Heidi ho! Hey, so, hey, so,
That was great.
The Michael Buffer one is it's the funniest thing ever. I don't know why.
It was like going
Yeah. Hey.
Heidi ho!